Everyone, Will here from Federal Gaming and welcome to Mod Showcase number 2. This time, instead of last time in which we did the Falling Meteors mod, I believe that was insanely destructive. Go check it out if you haven't, I highly advise it. And today we are doing something a bit less destructive but with the same basic concept. We are doing Balkon's weapons mod, which adds in a ton of weapons. You get spears, you get halberds, you even get sticks of TNT, but we'll get to that in a second. So first off, I'm in a little arena thing, just a couple of iron bars on the edge to stop anything getting in, or anything getting out, more importantly. And behind me, in front of me, we have these 3 training dummies. These are a feature of the mod, and I'll just show you how to craft them at the end of the video. So, first off, we're going to start with melee weapons. There's 8, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 7 in total, sorry. And we have the iron spear, the iron battle axe, the halberd, sorry, the iron battle axe, the iron warhammer, the flail, the knife, and the katana. And these can all be crafted with any material like wood, stone, diamond, or gold. But I just decided to use iron because it looks the coolest, I think. Anyway, let me just time set 0 because learn to type. Time set 0. There we go. So I've got an entire day. So first off, this is the spear, and you craft this using 2 sticks in 1 and 5, and then an iron ingot in 9, and that will give you 1 spear, or whatever. So you'd use wood for wooden spears, stone for stone spears, you get the idea. Anyway, this basically, as you can see, the train dummy knocks when you hit it. Let's go test it on a sheep. Actually, there's quite a few sheep out here. So it does 5 damage on hit, and the best part about it, I think, is you can throw it. It automatically throws on right click, you don't have to hold it, so you just walk up, bam, he's dead. Same damage as a sword, and the durability does go down even though I'm on creative mode. Why is there a load of wood lying around? Anyway, moving on. I'll just get rid of this. Yes, and yeah, as I said, you can also throw it with a right click, and you can pick it back up afterwards, but it will break, and it just bounces off these dummies. I think all ranged weapons do. Yeah, and that does the same damage as an iron sword, I think. It is made of iron, so I assume, right, it'll do the corresponding damage for each thing. So wood will do 3, stone will do 4, iron will do 5, and diamond will do 7. Next one is the halberd. Again, you can't throw this one, but you can change the configuration. So you can hit him with the back part. Oop, hang on, I've knocked my fence out. There, or the front part. Let's go test this on our second willing sheep. So if I hit him with the back part, it kills him straight away, 10 damage. If you hit him with the front part, let's do it on this dryad here, that does 4 damage. So the back part is more effective. And to change configuration, you just use a right click. As you normally would. I'm totally destroying the environment here. Go down. Jeez. Come on. What's wrong with you? There we go. I don't want your saplings. Right, so that is the halberd, and to craft that, it's sticks at 1 and 5, and whatever corresponding material at 8, 9, and 6. So that's the halberd, and moving on, we have the battle axe, one of my favorites, and this, again, you can block with it just like a normal sword. But I think it's a bit more powerful. Let me go find another thing to test it on. Let's test it on this dryad here. Yeah, it does same damage as an iron sword, so, and you can block with it. So it's pretty much just a cooler way, like a cooler weapon if you're getting bored of swords. It's pretty much just a cooler version of a sword. And to craft that, once I've got rid of these saplings, it's sticks and iron in the recipe shown here. So it's like a helmet, but then you add sticks down the middle. Again, with that, whatever corresponding material you use to make this. So that's the battle axe. Next up is the warhammer. Again, you can also, if you charge it up, do this, a smash attack, which is why, in my opinion, it's one of the best weapons of them all. So let's test it on this gardener here. So this is the normal attack. Does 3 damage on its own, but when you smash attack, you got to hold right click and charge. Come on, do it, do it, do it, do it. It's not doing it for some strange reason. Come on, do it. I think I need ground above me. I don't know. Let me try it. Yeah, you need ground above you. So, and then that does 12 damage per hit. So definitely worth charging, but you do need space above you because you're gonna swing it over your head basically. So let me get an axe and get rid of this tree. Axe. Decapitator is enabled, so it should make it a lot easier. There we go. Get rid of the tree, and then yeah, come on, smash it. There we go. He's just gone. Right, so that is. Yeah, I've got too much crap right now. That is the Warhammer, probably the coolest weapon of the mod, and to craft that, it's... Oop, no, get off this. Yeah, to craft that, it is basically the same recipe for boots, but on the top squares, and you put sticks down the middle. So it's pretty simple to craft. So let me just go back over to my little display thing. So that's the Warhammer. And next we have the Flail, which looks something like this. And the cool thing about this is I'm just showing you it here. You can do this, and you will basically swing the ball, and it will go wherever you move your mouse. It's kind of like it's basically just like an offensive fishing rod. Yeah, look at that. Let me go find something to test. Look, if I go into F5 mode for a second, come on, go into F5. It'll just follow you around, and you can just destroy stuff with it. And for some reason, I'm still flying. Stop flying! No. So that's the Flail, and to craft that, it's simply a case of 2 sticks, 2 string, and an iron ingot, or wood, or stone, or diamond, or whatever you're using. So next up is the knife. I'm using iron weapons. Let me just drag it down my hotbar, so it's easy. Don't know why I've got the axe. And the knife, just chop some of these dummies up with it. I can hear a sheep nearby, so let's go test it on him. Sheepies, where are you? Sheepies? Anybody see any sheep? There he is. Trying to run away. Right, this does... Oh, 8 damage. That is not bad. For a knife, that is not bad. And the cool thing about this is another sheep is you can throw it. So if I get above him, then left click or right click will make a really cool whoosh sound, and you'll basically throw it. And it will stick in the ground so you can go pick it back up. Die sheep. It only does 5 damage when you throw it, and it does an extra 5 damage when you hit them with it, which is pretty cool. And to craft that, it's basically just a case of 1 iron and 1 stick. You can do that without a crafting table, so that's fine. And finally, for the melee weapons section, we have the Katana, which is probably the coolest sword in history. I'm going to be honest with you. Again, normal sword. It works as a normal sword, I think. No special abilities on it. And let me go find something tested on. Anybody see anything? Hello? I think I scared all the sheep off. Oh dear. They're over there. Okay, I see them. Let's go. Come here, sheep. I'm going to kill you. And that does 3 damage, so it's basically just like a bigger version of the knife. And to craft that, it's simply a case of 1 stick and 2 iron, like that. So that's it for the melee weapons. And now we move on to my personal favourite, which is range. And once I've stick all these back in the chest, I've got a bit of inventory space. The wall can go in there too, because why not? Right, ranged weapons. First off, we have a javelin. Works the same as a spear, but you can throw it first. So you got to hold right click to throw it this time. So it just hits the dummy straight in the face and bounces off. And let's go find another sheep. There's one over here. Sheepy, hello. Ha. Yeah, and that will do 4 damage when you throw it. It's got a slightly longer range than a bow, I think. And then if you hit them, it basically just does 1 damage. So this is definitely a thrown weapon. Let me hit you. Come back. I can just see him there. No, and basically it's like a bow as in the long... Oh, sod the sheep. The longer you hold it back, the further you'll go, and I assume the durability would go down, but I'm in survival. Creative, so it won't. Alright, that's the javelin. Next up, we have the crossbow. Oop, 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 oop. Nope. Dropping it. We have the crossbow, and... Oh yeah, to craft the javelin, it's basically a case of 2 sticks and 1 piece of flint. So it's like an arrow, but you use stick instead of feather, and that will give you 4 javelins. So next up we have the crossbow, which I don't really know how... you basically got a whole right click to load it and then fire. And yeah, but you do need crossbow bolts in your inventory, which we'll get to in a second. And let me go find that sheep I couldn't kill earlier. I'm sure he was down here, wasn't he? There he is. Oh no, it's a different sheep. So when you reload it, hold it to reload, then right click again to charge, and when you release it, it does 21 damage. Look at that. 21 damage. So this is definitely worth crafting if you're one of them people that likes taking on hardcore mobs. Say for example you've got Lycanites mobs installed or something similar, and to craft that it's 2 wood of any type. It can be planks or normal wood, I think. Or it might have to be, no, I think it might have to be planks actually. Yeah, it's just planks. 4 iron and then a normal bow. And then to fire that you need crossbow bolts in your inventory. And to craft one of those is basically 1 feather and 1 iron ingot, and that will give you 4 crossbow bolts. So let me just get rid of this wool. And moving on, come on tree, don't do this to me tree. Let me get back to my little display over here. So that's the crossbow, definitely worth crafting because that is just overpowered. Let me just stick all this stuff back in here. And next up we have the blowgun, and that is fired with poisonous darts. And to craft the blowgun, you basically need just 3 sugarcane in the diagonal recipe across your crafting table, and that will give you the blowgun. And that uses darts, which you need 1 feather, 1 piece of cactus, 1 string to make 4 darts. So let's go find something to test this on. Where are all the sheep? There it is. Alright, and if you, I think, I'm holding the dart, that's why. So, again, hold right click to load it, and when you hear that click, it means it's loaded, so, and then you basically just go to the sheep. Hold, oh wait, I missed that one. You got to hold right click, you'll make a weird, cool weird sound, and it will do 1 damage a hit. It gives them poison for about 5 seconds, and slowness too, so they will die quite fast with this thing. So, it's pretty cheap too. I mean, I suppose sugarcane can be quite hard to find sometimes, but compared to some of the other recipes, it is pretty cheap. So it's a good starter weapon if you're doing like just survival, or if you're like one of them guys that likes going into combat a lot. And moving on rapidly, we have Dynamite. I'm not going to throw this here because the consequences of this are going to be drastic. So let me just and to hold this, you basically it will automatically throw it, make a nice hissing sound, and after a few seconds, it will explode. And I think it's similar radius to a creeper. Yeah. So, and this will throw. Ooh, mouse. This will throw instantly when you click. So be very careful where you aim this. And then you got a few seconds grace, and then it goes kaboom. And to craft a dynamite, you get 2 gunpowder and a piece of string, and that will give you 2 dynamite. Oh, there's a dryad over there. Let's go test it. Hey, dryad. Boom. Oh, she moved. But damn it. Let me get back inside the safety of my fence. So that's the dynamite. Pretty powerful. Not gonna lie. And moving on, we have the fire rod. This is a 1-use only weapon. It sort of shoots cool fire at the end. It's kind of like a torch flamethrower kind of thing. So where's that dryad gone? Come here, I want to set you on fire. I'm going to set you on fire. Where are you? Anyway, basically this is a 1-use item. You click it and you got to hold it to load, I think. And then when you hear the click, no. I think you just got to hit a mob with it. It'll set it on fire and then it will destroy the weapon. So let me, god damn it, I can't find a mob. There's a chicken in this tree. So you're unlucky day chicken, so you hit it, it will set the chicken on fire, and I'm in creative, so it's not going anywhere, but normally this would be a 1-use weapon. So, and to craft one of those, it's 2 sticks, and then a torch in the same recipe as the dynamite, not the dynamite stick, the javelin, I think. And then, moving on, we're almost done, we have the cannon, which is pretty cool. I think you can mount this one, so let me mount the cannon. Yeah, you can, look at that, that is awesome. Then, oh, you can... Oh, I'm not sure what I did there. And I think you click it with a cannonball. I'm not quite sure how this works, truth be told. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works, but it does look pretty cool. So we're gonna forget that one. I'll try and work that one out. If not, just work it out for yourself. I mean, I'm never good. And finally, we have the boomerang. And oh yeah, to craft the cannon, it is 6 iron, like 5 iron like this, a flint and steel, and oak wood, so it's probably one of the more expensive. And finally, we have, and to craft the cannon shot, wrong chest, to craft the cannon shot, it's just stone in like a star shape. So finally, for weapons, we have the boomerang, and you hold that, and it will basically throw it, and it'll make that sound. Let's test it on this spider. Yeah, and I think it will eventually come back to you. There you go, it does 6 damage a hit. I think it's just because I'm using an iron one. The coolest thing, it will come back to you, and it will keep coming back till its durability runs out, which is pretty cool. And finally, we have this, which is what I've got set up here. It's a training dummy, and go away, spider. And to craft one of these, it's basically a case of 1 leather tunic, 1 stick, 2 wheat, and wool of any colour on the top. And you place them down, they look something like this. You can't place them too close to each other, I think you need the 1 space. Anyway, so that pretty much concludes what Balkon's weapons mod had to offer. If you did like the mod, I'll put the link to the description, I'll put the link to it in the description below, and if you did like this video, please do hit the like button. And if this happens to be the first video you've seen by me, please do subscribe. Enjoy Federal Gaming for Minecraft videos every 2 days. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!